forward to the next restoration project. The side indicators on the front of the car has seen better days as well. There's some scratches and injuries from the previous owner that I never addressed and really didn't bother me that much, but as you can see, it's been in some skid marks and such. But that's okay. We're gonna go and do something really simple this time. Instead of grinding and painting, I want to have them more darker. So what I did is I got this headlight film that you can buy in mostly every car store. There's nothing fancy about these, and basically it just makes them darker and glossier, so they're gonna get a new finish and probably look a lot more modern for the time, and stuff like dimples and scratches will disappear beneath that layer, so I don't need to do any huge prep work other than cleaning them up. And have in mind, in some countries these are illegal. You can't have them on a traffic legal car in some parts. Here in Sweden it's 50-50, I would say, because a lot of modern cars comes with other clear glassed indicators, or they come with really dark ones, and usually you don't see these really orange classical ones anymore, except on old cars, of course. And usually they look like something like this, as you've probably seen before. And these are original, never changed. And these are also original, but I think they've been toned down before. As you can see, they are pretty dark already, which probably wouldn't be any problems at all going through tech inspection of the car this season. So we'll see. What I'm going to do is cut the appropriate length I need to my indicators, and I'm going to use a heat gun and just glue them all together. Alright, so this is how you do it when you have your right length of the film. You try to center it as much as possible in the middle where you're supposed to attach everything, and be sure not to touch the adhesive underneath, and use this plastic which you are removing to slowly push downwards as you flatten the whole thing on the thing you're supposed to have the reflecting film on. Just do this slowly and using a heat gun to probably get all these small ripples away that can come from all those attaching films, and we'll hope that this will attach itself to perfection. Now that that is done, there's no problem of removing the protection film, which is on top of everything. You need to peel that off. See if I can get a clear picture. As you can see there, there's a little rivet you can pull. And after that, we'll apply the heat gun. And also cutting some attachments on the sides, which are just cutouts like these. I've done these in a couple of videos before. And just pulling it back and keep on doing the installation with the heating gun. And there we are. The protection film is removed. You can see it's a lot more glossier now. You can still see some of the injuries it sustained previously from some angles, and from some you don't see anything. which is fine by me. So now we're just gonna fold everything. As you can see, I've made a couple of cutouts on the sides, which makes it much more easier for me to bend everything, and at the last part using the heat gun to make everything stiff and tight. And hopefully, if there's some bubbles or anything I've missed, they will also have a chance to escape when the heating starts off the film. And there we have it. The film is installed, and the heating gun made it much better, tighter and smoother. There are still some bubbles barely visible in some angles, as you can see, but I'm not going to address that. I think it's good enough. Just to refurbish something that's already pretty banged up and scratched. So, but this is a really fast and cool solution. As you can see, the reflection is pretty awesome. It's very, very reflective from before. So pretty good. The last thing to do now is to apply a very small hole here, so the screw can go through later on when I'm installing everything. So I will just put a teensy weensy cross here with a cardboard knife and use the heating gun to make it fall down, basically, or fold and melt at the same time. So I'm going to do that really, really slowly and show the end results.